Hello, 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 and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you've already watched this a few times, I already said welcome back. You get the vibes, you get the vibes. Anyway, tonight I'm gonna have a little self-care night routine video. I just put my baby to sleep. I'm low-key a little stressed because it's only my second night doing it, but I've just been putting her in her room and letting her fall asleep, and tonight was a little rough. But she's been showing me signs that she doesn't really want to fall asleep on me anymore, which is kind of making me sad. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna push through those feelings and do a little self-care night. I've been putting it off, but tomorrow me and my husband have our first date night since I've had the baby. And Clemmy is about to be 14 months in a week or a few days. So a whole year and some change of no date nights, no baby free dinners, nothing intentional. So I'm super excited for that, but I need to get myself together. I have an eyebrow appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna get my lashes filled, and yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of do some preparation for that. I'm gonna do something to my nails. You guys probably won't see that part. I'm just gonna do a little skincare on this, just vibe and chit chat, and that'll be it. I'm in this space of really just wanting to just fall back in love with myself. There was this time period. I distinctively remember the year that I really started falling in love with myself and just started to really just be heavy on self-care, self-love. I was in college and I need to get back to that space, especially postpartum. I really need to lock back in with myself. So I've been doing a few small things, just kind of feel better, mind, body, and spirit. So tonight we're gonna skincare and we'll chit chat a little bit about that, and then that'll be it. I won't keep you for too long, like the pastor said. I won't keep you for too long. So come on, let's go.
The next day.
So crazy. My husband came home maybe 15 minutes after I finished recording that, and then a few White Claws and shots later, we're here today now. Self-care night did not happen, but we're gonna do self-care day before our date night. And I'm just gonna chit chat. I'm gonna do a little mask. I have my bath order running right now. Got my eyebrows done this morning. And yeah, so I just wanted to chit chat a little bit about this space that I'm in right now. I'm really just in this space, of course, mine doesn't have a label on it, but you know the vibes. I still need to do my nails. We'll get to it. But anywho, wait. What time is it? Babysitter comes at 8:30 and it's about to be 3, so we have time, and Clemmy is sleeping right now. Any hoosers. Yeah. I'm just in this space of really just wanting to fall back in love with myself, just like I was saying in the other part of this video. I remember a distinct time when I was just so in love with myself. It's really deep rooted in just self-care mask, just doing face mask, and oh wait, oh crap. It's really just rooted in doing self-care, doing face mask, and just drinking lots of Sutter Home wine in college. I feel in college I was in this space I almost felt I can be anybody I want to be. Ow, my nose ring. I went to a school that was far from home in a way, and it wasn't anybody that I really knew there from my high school that was going to that school.
Step off! Shit! They jumping me!
This is all you're getting out of me. Any hoosers. Okay. Yeah, there was like I was in this space of just being able to like almost reinvent myself. Like, and I feel like most people feel that way. Maybe if you like move to a new city, or you move to, you go to a new school, you start a new job, you have this like ability or possibility of just, not possibility, what's the word? You have this opportunity. So I can yap. You have this opportunity of literally just being able to be like anybody you want. Like, I'm not saying be a liar, but you could just, if at your last job, everybody felt like you were like, if at your last job, everybody felt like you were an a-hole, you have the opportunity to be one of the nice coworkers. If at your high school, everybody kind of felt like you were this like loner, sad girl. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all, but it's like, you could be this new, happy, joyous girl. Like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, or a guy. Guys could be watching this, but like, you can really just be whoever you want to be. And new opportunities, moving to new cities, doing new things gives us that opportunity to just like kind of recreate yourself. So when I was going to college, I was just in this space of just being able to be like whoever I wanted to be. And I feel like I was just in my self-confidence bag so deep. Like, actually, I'm going to take my nose ring out for this. Like, and flip this one up. I was just able to like I was just so in love with myself. Like, I was like literally so obsessed. And it's crazy, like all the things that happened after college, like even like relationships I got into that just like did not reflect how I felt on the inside. It's actually kind of insane to see, because I remember even like probably like my senior year of high school, I just remember just being very confident in myself, very sure of myself, very you can't tell me shit about shit, you know? Like, I just was so sure of myself. And, you know, like, life has a way, or people just come into your life. You allow certain people into your life. And did I go right over my eyebrow? No, I didn't. Okay. You just run into people and you allow them into your space. And sometimes it's like, I should have never replied to that DM in 2017 type beat, you know? Oddly specific, but type beat. But yeah, so I just remember being in college and being like, I'm gonna be this new person. And I was so self-loving. It was so important to me. Like, I was so intentional about my self-care. And it was deep rooted in like this green, and I think that's what inspired me actually to make this mask for benevolence. It was this mint julep mask that I would get from Walmart, literally, and I would just love it. Anytime I was having a bad day, mask was on, and I would be having a glass of wine. And it was just like, I don't even say that you have to be drinking, but I just remember it just being such a source of like joy for me. Such a source of, this mask probably looks crazy up close. Such a source of just like, wow, I feel good. This is luxurious for me, a college student. Living in a apartment that my parents are paying for. This is what luxury feels like to me right now. And I think now that I'm a mom, I'm having to like get into the space of like what that looks like. Like, how does it look to have a self-care night with a baby? How can I be intentional without letting my, like mom guilt get to me too much? How can I still do things that feel good for me without feeling selfish, And like, I mean, the reality is like self-care is selfish sometimes. I mean, sometimes you literally just have to say, no, I'm going to put myself first. And I think, especially now, like, once again, especially now that I'm a mom, it's become kind of hard for me to get back into that space of just being like, I'm going to do this for me. And that's just it. It's like sometimes I'll eat meals and I'm like, oh, let me save a little bit for Clemmy. Or like, I've been trying to do like small things like health wise. And I've been eating like prebiotic yogurt, or like adding prebiotic, what was that word? Prebiotic packets to my yogurt. And I noticed that like sometimes Clemmy likes to have them, but I like my yogurt like really crunchy, if that makes sense. So I like to add a lot of granola to it, but like Clemmy doesn't like it when it's granola in it. So sometimes I'll be like making it for myself, and of course Clemmy is still up, and I'll like, or even the other day when I was doing it, Clemmy wasn't even awake, but I found myself being like, oh, maybe if Clemmy wakes up from her nap, she might want some, so I'm gonna do get less granola. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This is literally for you, and you're still like considering other people. And I feel like in so many other parts of my life, I'm always just like considering other people, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think in that space, boundaries are super important, and having a limit, because sometimes the nice guy is just like way too nice. So I think that's just the space I'm in right now. Just trying to fall back in love with myself, trying to be intentional. And right now it just looks like doing a face mask hours before date night, because it's just something that feels good. Clemmy is taking a nap, and I'm gonna force myself to take a self-care bath anyway. It's the weekend. Blessed that I have a 2-parent household. My husband's here, so if Clemmy wakes up, she has a willing, which is even more of a blessing, because some dads be like, get your kid, and it's like, this is our kid that we made together. But I'm thankful for that's not my situation. But it's like, yeah, like she has a dad that is good with taking care of her, so I can just let loose. And he tells me all the time, just go, just go, just go, just go. I just cannot. But I'm trying to not just keep saying no, and not just keep putting myself last, because I deserve to be up in the numbers. Because if I am empty, how can I genuinely be pouring into others? How
take a few steps back.
How can I genuinely be giving if it's just like just me? Like me being empty, I really have nothing to give. And it may even, and I could still, I know how I am, I could still try and like find something to give. But even if you're giving crumbs, it's like, girl, it is not that serious. Please just like lock in with yourself. So that's the space I'm in right now. I just wanted to yap, and if you're watching this, I just wanted to give you a little encouragement that it's gonna be okay, and that you deserve a break, and that you deserve a self-love moment, and whatever that looks like. If it looks like taking a walk, I've been taking walks lately when I don't feel like it. I've been pushing past that. You guys saw a couple of videos ago, and if you didn't, go look at it. I got a stationary bike that I had been really wanting for a couple months, but I was just like, I don't know, why even use it? But now it's like coming to the point where I'm having days, like a couple days ago, I was having some pretty like bad bouts with anxiety. Hold on, let me check this bath water. Rubber bed. All right, now walk in. Any Hoosers, I was having like a bad bout with some anxiety the other day, and is my nose running? I can't tell. This mask is not perfectly placed. Let me put y'all back here. Hold on, let me add a few things to my bath. I'll be right back. Okay, that's all settled. But let me finish this story real quick. Anyway, yeah, last week or a couple days ago, I was having like some pretty bad bouts with like anxiety. I haven't touched my mask up too. It was looking crazy from afar. But I was having like some pretty bad bouts with anxiety and just like struggling. It happens a lot when Marcus is working this night shift for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't explain it, but whatever. And I just like woke up the next day and I was just like, I'm not doing anything today. I'm just going to sit on the couch, sit under my blanket and just rot and just watch bad TV, eat a bunch of terrible foods, and just, that's just what I'm going to do today. But I don't know, like something would not get me, like I could not just sit still. And I'm always like busy. And that's probably just like the ADHD in me. But it wasn't saying like get up and clean something. It was just like get on the bike. Like I promised myself as another part of like my trying to do better health wise, I promised myself at least 15 minutes on the bike every day. Like at least 15 minutes. Like I can give myself 15 minutes. Usually if I put Clemmy to sleep, I'll just do it as soon as she goes to sleep, get it over with. And at first it was super hard. Like the first few days I was like, I cannot pedal a bike. Like this is terrible. But it's been getting easier, and that just goes to show, like, just don't give up. As soon as something's a little tough, just don't give up. But I'm enjoying, like I was shocked, like I'm in a bad mood and I'm literally telling myself, like, get on the bike. Like I had this strong urge, and then I end up getting on, and I was on there for like 20 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot, but like you have to celebrate your small victories, bro. Like anything counts. Anything toward bettering yourself counts. So I just feel like these are just the small things I'm doing to feel better as a new mom, as a woman in general, just overall. Like I went to get my lashes done. I needed to fill, but my lash girl was sick. She's just not feeling good. She hurt her neck, and I ended up, like, I even just took her some food and some medicine just to be like, I'm trying to give out what I would like to receive. Even right now, like, hold on. Another thing that, like, during my self-care, self-love journey that was really big for me was like affirmations. So I'm getting back into like affirmations. Like I wrote a few here just to like encourage myself, and it seems weird, and my husband wrote me one. And at first it seemed weird. I was like, oh my god, it's like me talking to myself. But I have to get back into those core things, those original things that like made me feel good. Y'all want to say something with me? All right, let's say something together, and then I'll let you go. Are you gonna stay there? Okay. I make healthy choices. Repeat after me. I love myself. I am thankful for all I have. I have all I need. I give myself the love I want. I am valuable. I am worthy of love. I love my body, which is one that I'm really struggling with, but no, I'm not. Tell yourself, I love my body. What's for me will never miss me. I give all my worries to God. I am really pretty. Yes, you're really pretty. And it's so crazy because I wrote that and I was just like, oh my goodness, how superficial. But like, no, like sometimes you have to remind yourself, like, feel good about yourself. It's okay to be like, yeah, I'm really pretty. Because I used to be like, I am that girl. And now it's just like, I don't even want to take a selfie some days. So I'm just trying to get into doing the little things that make me feel good. I've been, even things like Bantu knotting my hair at night. Like, I'm just trying to wake up and feel like something instead of just a lump on the log. And I believe it's going to work. I feel like I'm already starting to feel a little bit better, and I think it can only go up from here. So I'm going to go get in a little self-care bath, and that's going to be it. I appreciate you for getting this far in this video. I hope that you feel encouraged. I hope that this feels like a little warm hug to you. And I will see you next time. Of course, comment. Maybe comment some of your favorite self-care things. So like, excuse me. Comment some of your favorite self-care things. Like maybe I need something else I could try and do. But comment and subscribe. Bye.